So I wanted to do a recap of the Alienware Dell Alienware OLED, the 4K 240 hertz. I just recently got done with some paperwork and I didn't really have time to do it, but we're gonna actually sit here and do a revamp. I think there was a misunderstanding. A lot of comments in the comment section below of the frames per second. Now, some PS5 games do not do 120 hertz. Although it does signify that it has 120 hertz on PS5, some games don't. So I will put a game on there that does do 120 hertz, okay? And I will also do a game that I know definitely I can get 240 hertz with. The GPU that I'm actually using, I think it was a question that was asked. The GPU I am utilizing is a RTX 4080. So games like Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Doom, because I'm gonna actually do a test on Doom. I'm gonna actually download it to my PC. But I wanted to actually just give some overview. That way you can actually see it. Now take in mind now, this is gonna be only 60 frames per second and YouTube will compress it. So it's not gonna be, you're not gonna actually see the full detail of the capability of this monitor, but I would do my best in order to share this with you. Also press the like button. I appreciate y'all beforehand, man. I have 50 some likes, man. I that is a blessing beyond means. I appreciate y'all actually doing that and helping your boy out. Also help me get to that 500 mark on subscribers so I can actually start getting some monetization. And I do appreciate the subscribers that have subscribed. I would try to do my best in order to basically so you can actually capture the fullness of the monitor, and we will go from there. So just stay tuned and we're gonna actually get started, okay? All right, so we are now on Doom, a game that I know for certain that we can actually get the full 240 hertz out of this monitor. And I pretty much got this on a stand. I am using a DJI Osmos Pocket 3 in order to capture this video. I have to sit away, so I'm not gonna be the best player there is. It's not about the facts of trying to play the game and be the best, but it's just to simply just show you what this monitor can do, to see some of the colors that it's capable of doing, etc. And as you can see right now, I have it locked at 240 hertz. It ultimately can go more than 240 hertz with this monitor, but for the most part, it gets the job done. Let's go into the videos right quick. We have everything pretty much pumped up to the highest setting. We do not have HDR on because Doom HDR looks a mess. We have the field of view, which doesn't have anything to do with the GPU or whatever the case may be, but we have the metrics up here set to, matter of fact, we're gonna set this, let's just set this to a pretty decent setting to where you can see the FPS itself. No DLSS on. Like I said before, we're using an RTX 4080. Everything is pretty much amplified. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, let's just do this. We'll just go ahead and leave Ultra Nightmare on Motion Blur on, and we're gonna actually go from there. Sharpening, don't need sharpening because it's 4K. Dynamic, keep it at dynamic. 240 hertz locked, and yeah, let's go into the game. We're gonna actually start a new game. Let's delete this. I do have some gameplay on this, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not trying to sweat. We're just gonna show you what this thing is capable of doing, and that is it. So let me know in the comments below. This is on the PC version, by the way, so you're gonna actually get the full 240 hertz setting. Hold up for a second. Let me get my dolls together. Hey, daddy's doing something. Chill out. Stop. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, this is what we got going on. This is the color reproduction. As you can see, for those that were saying that it was a lot of red and things like that for that nature. This is over a OLED QD Alienware, the latest OLED that they have available. And I mean, for the most part, it looks good. and it's getting well over 240 frames per second on this game. So I know for certain that this game is capable. This game is actually capable of pushing this monitor to its full capability. So, but we're gonna actually sit here and just let it go through. We are on an Intel i9 14900K. A lot of people will probably say, well, why did you get the 14900K? Because when I got my pre-built, I got the latest and greatest. So this is what I decided to go with. So, but tell me in the comment what y'all think. This is on 4K 60 FPS. Will be rendered at 4K 60 FPS. Now I can't say what what YouTube's gonna do in the compression, so you may get something totally different. But take note, it's not gonna be at 240 because YouTube do not support 240 hertz. But as you can see from the top right here, it actually is running over 240 frames per second. So.
We have the Hellpriest signal locked in. The target is large, but the signal will not hold for long.
I just like that. That's a nice theme, man. Just to bring this in. I love this game. I used to play it when I was very young, man. The old school Doom. That's so tight. I like it, man. As you can see, it's running just fine, no problem. Nice. Ah, that's so satisfying. All right. As you can see, 240 something frames per second. Come here. Should be it. All right. We'll play just a couple more minutes of PC, and we will switch to PS5.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%.
All right. Y'all tell me what you think about the PC. Tell me what you like about it. Okay, get off me. And we're going to switch to the PS5. All right, so now we are on the PS5. As you can see from the top left corner, due to PS5 not having a frame counter, it's currently at 60 FPS right now. We're going to actually use God of War Ragnarok as a 120 hertz to show you that it is capable of doing it now. When PS5, when we say, usually when they use the terminology that PS5 can do 120 hertz, that's yes and no in certain situations. With a graphic intensive game, usually you may push close to that 120 hertz, but it's just essentially saying that you can get to the 120 hertz. But this is what you can see right now is at 4K, 60 FPS, and we're gonna actually test it. I haven't played God of War Ragnarok in a long time. I hope I pronounced it right. But we're gonna actually sit here. We're gonna actually sit here and test it out. Go from scratch, see what it's capable of doing, and I'll let you guys be the observers to see basically, do you think that this is a proficient monitor to have? Now, if you notice, I have this monitor in a dark, not necessarily, I do have light, but it's very, very small. If you are in a very, very well lit room, I would highly recommend that you cut down the lights if you can, because essentially you're not going to get the best results. You may have some glare. To some that doesn't matter, but for most people it does. You know, for my particular ones that want to have the best experience that they could possibly have. So now, as you can see, now we just adjusted the setting and is now set to 120 hertz 120 hertz as we speak. I think though, now check this out. Let's go back, and if we go to the screen now, look. So that's how they got the 120 hertz. So technically it's not a full 4K 120 hertz experience. See the difference? So a lot of times they say 4K 120 hertz. That's not necessarily true, but if you favor high frames per second, then yes, you will want to actually enable that. So let's go back into the settings itself, and we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna actually use, let's go to quality, right? So if we go to quality, as you can see, it's at now, let's go back out, maybe we can see it, but if you notice it went down to 60 hertz again. If we go back down, and now we are now stuck at a 48 to 60 hertz variable refresh rate. Makes sense because this monitor is capable of doing variable refresh rate, okay? And it's still at RGB as well as 4K. All right, so let's try something else real quick. And if you hear my dogs, I do apologize, but they are playing right now, so just ignore them, please. I'm gonna have a good conversation with them after this. But let's go back, and we're gonna go to screen, go back to current, and as you can see, it still favors FPS, and it's at 38, 40, 21, 60. So let's try this. We're gonna actually do just a little gameplay, and I do look forward to playing this. I want to play the remaster. But anyway, let's go continue, and we're gonna be at. So that's the difference in 120 hertz. For those that was having it saying, oh, it's 60 hertz, you can get 120 hertz, but in very rare cases, you're not going to get a full 4K resolution experience. So right now, I am on, let's go to it, performance, right? So let's go, let's just say if we want to do image. Let's see what happens when we do that. So it's still stuck. If you notice, it's some jittery. You may not be able to see it on your end, but there are some jitter when it comes to favorite quality, right? Some people this doesn't bother. To me, it does because it looked like a jitter mess. But if you go to back to favorite performance, bam. All right, now it looks a lot more smoother, okay? For the most part. And this is where I left off at. I haven't played this game in so long. I done totally forgot how to do it. Let's see. If I did this. All right, so that's that. But let's go and let's get into a battle and see if our FPS will drop. And that's the good thing about this monitor that I like, is the fact that you can actually look at the FPS counter and see what it's going to actually be, and that will determine whether what's best or what you will prefer, if that makes sense. So let's go here.
Careful, brother. Just covered in bifrost.
Uh-oh. and got this. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. Oh no! Just to show you, I haven't played this game in so long.
Behind you, watch out!
Oh no! I think you told me that. Let's try to find a. Oh no!
On your right, fight rock!
What is that? I'm finna go out the cheap way. No! Oh no! But we're gonna try it one more time. We died, but let's just show you I haven't played this game in so long. But it's stuck. I mean, it's 4 as a 60 FPS overall. So let's go back in. Let's see if it's still stuck at FPS, at that FPS. Let's go back to screen, go to current. So yeah, so you can do 60 FPS at 4K on this, and it looks absolutely awesome. So we're gonna win that match, though. We're about to win this match. All it takes is practice and get back into it and doing it. Let's just show you I haven't played this game, though. I haven't played it since I've been in college, so tell me what y'all guys think about the PS5. Do you like the PS5 version? Oh wow. Give me
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost. Shield strike. Trying to watch out.
There we go.
One more to go.
Nice. All right, so we're done. So 60 FPS. If you're trying to do 120 hertz on most games on PS5, they're gonna deduce it. Either gonna deduct it down and lower the quality, or you can just go along and do this. The good thing about this game, though, that I like is the fact that you can you have the capability of choosing what you would prefer. So let's just say if you had a 1440p monitor or a 1080p monitor, then absolutely this will be a no-brainer to use the 120 hertz. So, and you don't even have to have HDMI 2.1 to do that. So it's just something to think about. But I just wanted to show that real quick. I know the gameplay was a mess, but it wasn't the purpose of that. It was just to show you the colors of what it's capable of doing. And yeah, if you like this video, press the like button like I said before, and also to help your boy get to 500 subscribers, it'd be very appreciated. Leave a comment below, tell me what you like about it, what you didn't like about it. It's your boy Dan Tanner, 24 Future Soul YouTube channel. Y'all take care and have a peace and wonderful night tonight. God bless.